Hey guys, I'm Schweib and this is the 4K dashcam by Wefoka. Huge thanks to them for sending it over to me for this review with no strings attached. So as always, this is my honest review of their product. Okay, so these are the instructions, and so they show the wiring and stuff both for the front camera and the rear camera. I'm only going to attach the front one, but let's see. But yeah, so gotta take the original, you can show this. Gotta take the original one off, so basically this one off, and then attach the new one. So gotta figure out how to take this one off first. Okay, let me put this down here. Alright, so just gonna use this to take off the first one, so prop it open. So let's see. How do they do that? There we go. Yeah, I just had to push it forward. Okay, so this part comes off. There we go. Alright, so first thing is we gotta take these off and then put it on the other one. Gotta do it slowly so I don't accidentally break it. Alright, so here's one. Okay, so it's got okay. So these go to this one. So this connector goes here, and then this part, the other end, goes to this end here. There we go. And this goes with this guy. Just gotta align this. So overall, installation is pretty straightforward. It just takes a bit of a time to properly align and push everything in. Only tricky part is managing the cables. If you have multiple connections, it can get messy. I only connected the front camera for now, even though it also comes with a rear dash cam and a GPS tracker and stuff like that. I have not installed any of those. I just have the 4K dash cam installed. Personally, because my car is still brand new and I didn't want to run extra wires through it. So overall, the whole installation took about 15 to 20 minutes, even while filming. The instructions are clear. There are also QR codes to links to YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I just watched a video and kind of followed along and then just kind of did it myself. So once installed, the dashcam powers on with the car. You can download the companion app to view the video footage if you need to, or the video feed right there. The camera connects via Wi-Fi, and once you connect to the Wi-Fi signal on your phone and you open the app, it will detect the camera. It automatically records every time you drive, and it saves it into like mini 1-minute clips of the whole drive and like multiple 1-minute clips, and you can go and easily find that. And it saves all these footage on the included 128 micro SD card. You can adjust the video quality in the settings, so I have it on the highest settings possible because I want the best footage. That's basically it for the setup. The installation and the initial use were smooth and pretty straightforward. When it comes to the design, it's a very seamless design. I really love how it looks once it's installed. It blends in so well, it feels like it's part of the car. My only concern is that the cover piece that comes with the device, the opening on it creates a slightly larger than the original one. Like the opening circle is larger than my original one. I might just put back the original one that came with the car to reduce that if I can manage the cables inside while doing it. But yeah, so for that reason, I recommend just using your original cover from the car. Personally, I plan to swap back to the stock cover because it makes the setup look way cleaner. Overall though, I'm impressed with the design. It's simple, slick, and unobstructive. On the side, you also get access to the SD card slot, which is convenient if you want to remove the SD card and transfer footage directly to your computer instead of using the app. It also makes upgrading the SD card simple. So included, they do have an SD card that works, but it's not from like a branded company that I recognize or anything like that. So I would probably replace it with a more reliable option like a SanDisk SD card or something like that for better, just for peace of mind personally for me. But I probably won't do it unless, this SD card has issues or completely fills up. I'm sure it's already filled up by now, but you do get that option. You can easily swap it with another SD card if you need to. So moving on to like my experience and the pros and cons I have faced faced so far. So starting with the pros, I love the dash cam. It powers on automatically when you start the car and begins recording right away. So it's simple like that. I'm pretty sure most dash cams are like that. The app is simple to use. You just connect to the Wi-Fi signal created by the device, then open the app to view live footage or access saved videos later. It does take a few seconds to connect, but overall it works smoothly. Of course, you'll want to do this while parked. It's not safe to mess with the app while driving, of course. So ideally you're parked somewhere and then you can get the footage, or you can just take out the SD card if you want easy access. So I do like those options. Again, the accessibility to the footage is pretty straightforward. The device comes with useful add-ons. There's an optional GPS sensor and a rear camera. I haven't connected the rear camera yet, and I might add the GPS sensor. I usually rely on Google Maps on my phone for location tracking, but GPS could be handy in case of an accident or something like that. So I might add that in the coming future, but you do have that option to add yourself if you want to install it right away. When it comes to the cons, or just, things that could be improved, the camera does record in 4K, but the footage isn't always sharp. Like when you're really close to a car, you can read the signs, their tags and stuff, and the details are clear when you're close to a car. But once you're like, 10, 15 or 20 feet away, the license plates and signs look blurry on the camera, so you can't really read it. So if somebody were to hit your car on the side and kept driving, you couldn't really catch their tag. It's kind of hard to read it if it's on the side. If it's not directly in front of your camera or like in front of your car, it's kind of hard to read it. And if it's in front of your car and it's a little far, it's kind of hard to read it. It's blurry. And so that is something to notice. And at first I thought it might be due to like my dirty windshield, but even after cleaning it, I've noticed the same issue. So I'll probably test it furthermore to really see if there's any limitations to the camera sensor or something like that, but it does seem like it. So it does seem like there's more of a limitation to the camera sensor. It may not be the top of the line 4K camera like we have on our phones. But here, to give you a better idea of like the camera, I am going to compare the dash cam camera directly with my phone's 4K camera. And obviously my phone has a much stronger camera. So if the dash cam advertises like 4K, I would expect it to be a little sharper. So I was a little disappointed by this because I wanted a way sharper footage, but files themselves are 4K, but overall in terms of detail and sharpness, it's not the same, especially when comparing it to my S24 Ultra camera for 4K filming. Like the sensor itself, I'm pretty sure it's probably around the same price as this dash cam. The one on my phone probably has a lot more software processes and stuff going on to make it even better. So I did wish that the camera was a bit more sharp, so I was a little disappointed when I was looking at the footage. Moving on to the price, for around 170 bucks for only the 4K camera plus the cover and tools, it's not a bad deal. But if you want the 4K camera plus the rear 1080p camera, it will cost you $250, and that I believe is a hefty price for everything that you are getting. However, considering seamless design and it's hidden, slick, and feels like it was made to be part of the car, I think it may be worth it, especially if you want something that's seamless, no cables showing or anything like that. In addition, while the camera quality could be better, especially for reading plates at a distance, it does the job. In most real situations like accidents, you would likely be close enough for the footage to capture the details you need. So I don't think it's a problem, but there are from time to time, it would be nice to have those details. But overall, it is 4K. It's just not the best 4K in my opinion. And you can kind of decide for yourself, looking at these footage, is it really worth it for those aspects? So I'd like to mention that these dash cams aren't made for every car. I wish they were, but right now they mainly support common models and brands like Honda, Toyota, Ford, and especially like their SUVs and the trucks. You will need to check their website to see if your vehicle is compatible. I got lucky because they made one for RAV4 and it turned out to be perfect for me. I needed a dash cam, and this one feels like it was built within the car from the factory. Setup was simple, the design is seamless, and connectivity just works well. It also comes with everything you need right out of the box. Like it even comes with like gloves and stuff for installing so you can safely install it. It even comes with like a microfiber so you can like clean your existing one or clean the camera and stuff like that. Very nice that they include everything, like all the tools to take it off and put it on and stuff like that. So that is nice. It also, you get the rear dash cam, you get the GPS sensor. Like if you want to expand, those options are there for you. If you want to connect all of those tech with it, you can also do that. The only thing is I do feel it is a bit pricey for what you are getting, but if you think it's worth it for the looks and the feel and the ease of installation, it may be a good deal. And I'm sure there are always discounts both on Amazon and their website. So definitely check out for deals and try to get it when there are deals, because you can definitely get it at a better price than what it is right now. Overall, if you have one of the supported vehicles, I would definitely recommend it. It's like easy to install, clean design, and flexibility just totally makes it worth it. Overall, in my experience, it's a no-brainer. You put it on and you kind of forget about it until if something happens, then you have all the footage there if you need it. Well, that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell icon. As always, have a superb day and thanks for watching.